So let's jump into the episode today. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Femi Files. My name is Femi and I am going to try my very best to upload this video because the last video I made it didn't make it to YouTube. It did not, but it made it to Spotify. But that was it. It was a lot of work to edit the video. So I'm going to try my best to keep this video at least 5 minutes because for starters I am employed. Am I employed? I have an 8 to 5 job actually, not a 9 to 5, but an 8 to 5. Is that fair? That's not fair. But that aside, so I don't really have that liberty of time to you know you know I don't have that liberty of time to say I want to work on projects, personal projects, or work on my podcast. But of course, I'm going to work on it because why not? It's literally my baby and all that. In today's episode, we're going to talk about my experience so far working a corporate job. Guy, do you know how weird that sounds? My experience so far working a corporate job, yes, in Port Harcourt. So initially, before I got the job, or getting the job initially a whole lot of was a whole lot of stress, was a whole lot of impossibilities, or yeah, impossibilities I would say, because the tip I got from my classmates was like, you need to have someone on the inside before you could get this job. You need to have someone on the inside before they can even collect, like accept your application letter and all that. And I was like, what's really going on? How how big do they have to be to be so, you know what I want to say. Getting there on its own was a whole lot. I was like, guy, where am I going to? Because I don't move around in Port Harcourt so much. So finding the place first of all was like, whoa, because I was talking to my dad and I was like, I should stop at one of our churches from like the very first church I was born into. And I was like, okay, the church is still there after 20 years, 20 plus years. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So when I stopped there, it was raining actually, and I didn't go with a school bag to keep. Oh, did I? I think I went with a bag, but my documents were at the risk of getting wet. I didn't go with a bag. I just remembered. And so I was like, what am I going to do about all this? What am I going to do about all this? So I did the next best thing. I ran under the rain. Eventually the rain stopped. Yes, it did. And um eventually the rain stopped and I started walking. I tripped like a bunch of times. I tripped. I almost fell in the mud. Like I almost fell in the mud. I was like, guy, if I fall here and if I fall here, what's the point? What's the point? What's the point? I almost got lost. I got lost. I Google Maps was my friend. Shout out to Google Maps for helping me. But it wasn't like straightforward help and all that. Well. That aside, I got there. The security men, they rubbed me in the mud. They're like, we can't allow you enter here. Da 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 da. I'm like, bro, why do you have to treat me like this? I don't deserve what you're giving me, guy. But let's fast forward. I eventually was able to submit the letter. Yeah. And then the next day I was called. Was it the next day? Yeah, the next day I was called to come back on Monday. So getting to work. The job is pretty demanding. The job is time consuming, but it sounds easy. It sounds easy. It sounds like something you would be capable of doing. But the thing is that you have to continuously do the easy work. Like you have to constantly do it. You don't just do it and like chill or something. And then you have to be talking with people. I don't really like talking with people like in person because it's a lot of work. And this kind of job, it can eventually lead you to have sour relationships with people because you're talking to the operators and You're giving them feedback of what you don't like in the product that is being produced. I'm giving too much information now about what I'm doing, but still, yes, that kind of thing. So I'm always, sometimes I'm like tense, let's say I'm tensed, or I'm skeptical, or I have second thoughts before I like complain to people and all that. So yeah, that's just it about the job. The people are so nice. The environment is nice too, but I feel like I am at a very great risk of falling down the stairs or falling down at any point because, oh my god, because it is like so many tripping hazards, guy. A lot of tripping hazards. A lot of tripping hazards in that place. For me, not other people. Let's, because if anyone I know, anyone that works there sees this, will be like, "What do you mean? You little tripping hazards? We keep our place safe." I'm like, "No, it's just for me. I'm talking about myself. So get fuck out of here." So this is the end of this short episode. Like, share, subscribe. I just ran out of data. Sorry, I ran out of space. I think. I think I'm out of space. So this is the end of the episode. I hope you like what? No. I hope you do what? What do you do in this thing on YouTube? I hope you subscribe, turn on notifications, and share with a friend if you liked this story. I know you liked the story because it was kind of all over the place, yes, but I enjoyed telling the story. I'm forced to end this episode right here, right now. But in the meantime, we fly. See you next time of Femi Files. Bye.